Throw the first question out there. We'll get going.
Yeah, hi Dave. I think the TV at the end was saying that you were talking to the first base umpire on that last out. I guess from your vantage point, did you think that Helfrich went around on that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. And then with Gabe, it seems like his starts this year have been kind of, hit or miss, either one or the other in that direction. Is there a trend that you started to spot on the days that kind of, aren't going as well?
Yeah, just, can't finish off hitters and throwing way too many pitches and, up in the count, make a mistake, they hit it, or then getting behind. I mean, just, you can just tell it's not good, it's not right. And exactly what happened today.
And then with Carson, I think it was the fourth inning that he pinch hit. I guess, things like um, how long had you have been thinking of doing something like that? Was he in the know of that? Things like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I told him before the inning started that if we get to this situation that he'll be hitting. And I think he got rung up on a pitch that was outside pretty good. We all did. Daniel, go ahead.
Yeah, hi coach. The fifth straight game that, the opponent scored first. Is there a way that, is there a way to, emphasize to start better, or is that something that you'll go over at some point?
Yeah, stop him from scoring. That's about all I can tell you. Bottom line, you just find a way to win the game. That's what we've done until today. And you'd like to score first, but it's not always the most important thing. We're not trying to get behind, give credit to the other team, or we've done something that we shouldn't have done. So uh, I don't know how to answer that one.
And then, Christian probably his best outing of the year. Just kind of what's kind of maybe turned the corner for him this past week.
Yeah, he threw great today. Threw really, really well. I mean, he just throwing strikes, pounding the zone with that heater, 97 and 99, it looked like on the board, and located it well and threw his split finger change, got some strikeouts. I mean, it was great to see. Matt, you
And
got
then
any?
y'all force them. Oh,
Sorry, Daniel, go ahead.
go ahead. I guess you force them to use Goldstein, by scoring those runs late. Just maybe how important will that be going into the rubber game?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. He didn't throw very many pitches, so they might use him again. But I thought our hitters were all over him. I mean, he's not overpowering. He's a lefty that spins it up there and throws change ups and tries to get yourself out. And thought we did a good job on him. And I think they saw that real quick after two hitters and got him out of there. And Matt, go ahead. We got Fouch on deck.
Yeah, and then in the past, you've talked about downer losses. At Vanderbilt, you were on the positive side of that. I guess how do you sort of approach this one? Obviously, you lose it, close at the end, but you're able to score three late. I mean, what's sort of your feeling going into tomorrow?
No, I thought we did a great job of battling and fighting back. We're down 5-1 after two. I think we're down 6-2 after three. And just kept chipping away. And we had them a little worried there at the end. And they had to go use some of their guys. And we're never out of a game. We have a good team. I'm not disappointed at all. Disappointed in the loss, not disappointed in anything else. No, coach, thanks for your time. See you tomorrow. Okay. Yes.
Christian, I guess just, on a more positive note after a game like that, I mean, what did it mean to be able to contribute to the bullpen, putting a stop to them and at least giving your offense a chance?
Yeah, obviously, it felt good to go out there and get some outs and just save guys for tomorrow. That was the biggest part, was just try to get outs and just collect stuff so that when we have more in the bullpen for tomorrow and win tomorrow's game. Still had faith that we were going to win today's game. So putting up zeros was also, big, but mainly just saving the bullpen.
Yeah, I think if I have my numbers right, this is one of your longer outings, at least, from the previous few games. So I guess how did that sort of feel to have that more longevity?
Yeah, I knew I was gonna come in. I thought when Bybee got hit, I might come in, but I got two rather, quick outs, and then I felt good, and I saw I was only like the sixth, and so I was like, if I can get the seventh, that'd be huge. So that way, we only got to throw one or two more guys out there, and we can save it for tomorrow.
Daniel, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess, obviously the start to the season maybe not how you'd like it to. Is there anybody on the staff that you maybe on or off the team that you kind of look to for support to help you through the first part of the season?
Yeah, I'd say, the having Aiden Jimenez, Jimmy, and also Wiggy in the bullpen's been big just because those guys, have a lot of confidence when they go out there and pitch with a lot of attitude and something I've always tried to have. And so just watching them go out there and do their thing has made me realize how, mental and body language pitching really is rather than just the stuff you got.
I guess for you, just personally, what was the difference? Was it all mentality?
Yeah. Honestly, the biggest thing was I just, a lot of prayer, just for my anxiety and like my headspace to be clear. And it took time for that to happen, but I finally, just go out there with a clear mind and a clear head and just go pitch really.
I guess did you watch maybe film from last year to maybe try and help your way out of it, or how did you kind of go about approaching that?
Yeah, definitely at the beginning of the year, I was watching some film trying to see if I was doing anything different. But, at the end of the day, it's just you got to move on. And I was like, this year's this year, last year was last year. So I'm just going to try to do something this year and just realize I'm going to make this more of a mental thing than a physical thing.